In this video, I'll be showing you a new application to a not-so-new glitch called Fuse Entanglement. Now, as always, before we start, this is confirmed to be working on versions 1.1.0, 1.1.1, and 1.1.2. I haven't been able to confirm if this works on 1.0.0, but I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. I'm sure once this goes up, somebody will test it and let me know in the comments, so just take a look at the description. When I get confirmation on if it works on release version, I'll leave a note in there, so just check there and you'll see. Now that that's out of the way, let's move on to what we'll actually be doing. So you may have seen this glitch around recently in another form that uses the spring to let you bounce on your shield somewhat endlessly as long as you stay within a certain range. We're going to be doing something similar, except we're going to be using the rocket. So all you need for this is obviously a rocket, and you'll need 2 shields that you can fuse to. Now, performing this does take durability away from your shield. It will damage your shield, so I recommend using a high durability shield, preferably the Hylian shield, if you are able to dupe some, which you should be able to no matter what version. I would recommend duping a couple of these and using these because you'll get the most mileage out of it. So, on for the actual setup. Keep closing out of my menu like an idiot. So we're going to drop a rocket on the ground. We're going to pull up Fuse. And now if you've seen any of my older videos on Fuse Entanglement duping, it's going to work the exact same way. We're going to press down R to pull up our ability menu like this. But then right before it comes up, we're going to press ZL to fuse this rocket to our shield. And if you do it right, you should see that little light on the ground where the rocket was. And then from here, you can let go of ZL. You don't need to hold that anymore. And now, just holding L, when we let go of this, you can either mash or you can time it. But as soon as we let go of this, we want to go left on our D-pad and go straight into our shield menu. Like this. And now, if you see the rocket fuse to your shield, then you pressed ZL too quickly, and you'll need to destroy the fused material, start again. So, we're just going to move over to a next shield. Now, the shield that we're going to equip right here is the one that will be losing its durability. So keep that in mind when you change shields. So now, when you have the shield you want, just let go of left on the D-pad to equip. Your rocket's going to fall to the ground. Now, what we want to do from here is pull out the other required material that I forgot to mention, which is any fusible weapon. And we're going to pull up Fuse, and we're going to fuse it to our weapon. Real quick, we're just going to put that on our back, and now we're all set. Now, real important, do not pull out your shield, or you will just take the rocket straight up, and you'll have to do this all over again. So what we're going to do is we're going to perform a forward shield jump. And once we do it, we're going to make sure that we hold down ZL and A. We're not going to let go of them, very important. And then once you get into the shield jump and you're holding ZL and A, you want to mash B. And that's going to look something like this. And then every time you mash B, you're going to try and take your weapon out, and it's going to put it away, and it's going to activate that rocket. And you just keep mashing, and you just go up and up and up and up. And you can do this until the rocket runs out of use and breaks off of your weapon. There we go. And then, now the best part about this is if we just pull out our paraglider and we just hold still, falling slowly straight down, we can go into our Zonai devices and we can pull out a glider or a wing, and when we pull this out, we can push straight forward, let go of our paraglider, and land on this. And now, if you can tell where this is going, pull out another one. I'm going to get real close to it. And then I'm going to do it again. I was a little slow on that one, but that's fine because we're just gliding through the air. So I'm going to try again. And if you do this On a paraglider, you have to, the timing's going to be a lot stricter because you have to move up close to it. Otherwise, you'll see here, when I change, it falls behind you and it will fall off. But if you do it right, then you can just start over again and just keep on going. And you can see in the bottom right on my map just how high we're going and just how fast we're getting there. And now, this will take a little bit of battery, so I recommend having some large Zonai charges if you want to really use this to the fullest. But, again, I'm just going to pull one of these out. We're going to fall on it. And then I'm going to set another one up. So as you can see, this is just a wee bit broken. If you can get the timing right on a wing. It's a little tricky. But when you can get it, you can basically... Whoops. You can basically just do this a couple of times, and within about 2-3 minutes, you can shield hop your way all the way to the top of the skybox. So, I'm sure you guys can find some useful and entertaining ways to use this. So I just wanted to show you real quick how to do it. But that's going to do it for this one. If you liked the video, do me a favor and leave it a like. It really does help out. And subscribe to the channel for more.